Hey guys, this is part 39 of my video story, and we are in the middle of the Amgen tour of California. Last time Yamada, more accurately, smashed everyone in the time trial to move to second overall behind his own teammate, Ryan Rodriguez. So we're in a very good position, but this is a hard summit finish. We're going to have to play this pretty good tactically. We've got Bennett as well, who's the only other climber really. He is 6th overall, so we're going to have to use Bennett wisely on this final climb, and then hope Rodriguez can finish it off. He's as good a climber as at Acevedo and Asapuma, so he should be able to. If he has, hopefully he can have a good day, a positive day in terms of daily form, and then he might be able to finish it off. He's got a decent advantage. He's only got 30 seconds on Taramai. He's got over a minute on the Colombians, so we shall have to see how it goes. Come back in the race. We might have to put Gibson in the breakaway for the King of the Mountains points if any of the guys close to him get in it, but otherwise not. So I'll come back in the race and hopefully show the whole final climb. So we're just about to start we've already started the steep final part of this climb. The breakaway is split. Shalapud of Colombia has gone off ahead. The other guys are back here with Acevedo, who attacked a long time ago. Got Ren to help him, but I don't think he's actually going to slow him down. So then there's a group of 19 back here. Rodriguez is really struggling, I don't know why. Yamada's okay, but the pace is just, it's game over, guys, I'm afraid. Not a chance for a guy. I don't know why, since Rodriguez is quite clearly a good climber, but he's not going to beat these guys. There's Duarte attacking there, look. Candelario putting in an attack there. Bennett can't really help anymore. So yeah, we've got Duarte. He's got a teammate up the road as well. He is nearly 3 minutes down there. Acevedo is still more dangerous. Come on, Ryan, get through that gap. Yamada's doing really well, but Rodriguez is now being blocked by a guy that was in the break by a sprinter who won't get out of the way. Oh, for God's sake! Thank you. How ridiculous is that? Seriously. Right, so it looks like Colombia are going to get 1-2, and Acevedo might win the race if no one in this group wants to do any work. Rodriguez is trying to catch these guys. Yamada's definitely going too fast there. Yeah, Acevedo is going to win this race. Just too strong, way too strong. Rodriguez is caught back up now after that little locking session. Don't just let you. It's happened again. This is how Yamada won that stage in Taiwan, by people just letting him go. What the hell? Oh, Lavale's a climber. I thought he was a sprinter. Yeah. So up at the front, it's going to be a win for Acevedo. Is it, or Duarte? Who knows? The bonus seconds are going to be bad news for us anyway. Come on, Ryan, let's go. So up at the front, Acevedo wins ahead of Duarte. Nice to see them actually trying to beat each other. They're just cruising over the line. So Colombian 1-2-3. Yamada's going to ride Rodriguez across the line, and then Taramai, Chavez, and Atapuma. So I don't know what that means. I'd imagine Acevedo's won the race, but it should be a second and third for us. Just for some reason, even though Acevedo is worse than Rodriguez. Just way too strong. the results have been. Obviously, our guys did brilliant work today, as you can see by their green bars. Smith had a good. Hashir was terrible, -5, typical, but Smith was good today, as was Cassidy. Well, guys, I don't think any words are necessary. If you just look at the GC there. Wow. So, I would imagine that Alex Candelario has actually lost Rodriguez this race by just blocking him for no reason. Which is quite annoying. It's one of the main problems with the AI in this race, in this game, sorry. But, you know, Yamada's also third. Bennett stays up there, actually, which is strange. Strange, because he lost quite a lot of time. But he's still top 10. So, pretty good. There is one intermediate sprint tomorrow, but, I mean, there'll be a breakaway away, and Rodriguez can't sprint anyway. So, yeah. The only hope we have is that there's some sort of brain fade from the AI, and I don't know, something happens like happened in Picardy, where Rodriguez goes on a late attack and no one tries to chase him, but that's not going to happen. So yeah, that's one heck of a way to lose a race, I would say. But a great ride by both. Taramai 4th, Atapuna 5th, Duarte 6th, Diagnant, Bennett, Chavez, and Dark Rouge, and a big gap. Back to the rest. I think everyone finished. Yeah. Van der Velde was 12 minutes down, Hashir 11, but it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I mean, a tad gutted. Well, Van der Velde's 100th, 99th and 100th. Fair play. But Mountains jersey's finished. Gibson has that. Torkler got into the breakaway, but he couldn't do anything. Points jersey should still be with Bennett. It is, yeah, by 15. The closest sprinter to him is Hansen, who can't catch him. So, should be Bennett's as well. And obviously, best young rider is Ryan Rodriguez. He's got over a minute on Atapuma, so that should be in the bag as well. I'm guessing we are the best team. Just Colombia are a minute behind us. So, yeah, a little bit good. But there you go. So somebody other than Duarte has finally beaten the Bunzel train. At the final stage then, it was 130 kilometres. Not exactly a procession. It should be pretty difficult. We've got quite a few lumps near the start and then one near the end. Let's see, just time bonuses now left to pick up. We need to hope for some sort of miracle. Maybe Acevedo takes the wrong turn at a roundabout, or crashes, or forgets to get out of bed or something. You might be able to win it, but otherwise we're going to have to settle for second and third. Try and get Bennett up there for one last time in the sprint. Hashir is absolutely ruined, so he won't be able to do anything. So yeah, we'll see. Don't think we'll go for a breakaway. Could do, I suppose. It's the last day. Might as well try something. Maybe Van der Velde, he's been brilliant all race, hasn't really had a chance to do anything, so maybe put him in a break. Just before we start, I'll say I realised I got quite annoyed in that last video, but you know, the AI is incredibly frustrating at times, and you know, I'm okay. I've come to terms with it. It's fine. But yeah, sorry if my shouting at the computer scared you in any way. But yeah, I'll live. So let's hope for one last performance here from Bennett. He's really enjoyed himself in his last couple of weeks in America. Let's see what he can do. The breakaway of 4 has just been caught. Van der Velde was in there for us, but not to happen. So it's time to get the lead out into action, and they arrive perfectly on time, with Mr. Time Trial Yamada on the front as usual. We've got Bennett at the back. Hashir just doesn't have the energy, so That will do for Akira. He needs to make sure he stays up near the front. Go, Tyler. Let's check where Rodriguez is. He's up there. We'll stay up with Van der Velde. Got Optum for Hansen and Netap for Sean. Zabel's up there as well. Don't know what Romero's doing, he's on Hashir's wheel. Little does he know. So. Go, Bill. Tyler needs to try and block someone here. Cassidy's just being blocked. It's not fair. Where's the yellow jersey? There he is. So, Hashir doesn't seem to be able to follow Cassidy's acceleration, which is a worry for everyone. Just go, Mark. Just go. Rodriguez needs to sprint. So up at the front, Hansen hasn't even started sprinting yet. There he goes. So Ken Hansen's going to win. Who's this? Bennett's going well, but he's going to be beaten by Sean here. He might get fourth, third, who knows. Sean left it way too late, and that was all about. Hansen takes the win then. I'll resist the umbop jokes for now. Second goes to Sean, and Bennett just takes third. I don't know if those bonus seconds will do anything. No. He keeps 8th on GC. Hashir got 7th actually, which isn't bad. A group of 73, that was all. Came in together. Butler was the biggest loser today. He crashed about 10k from the end. He drops out of 19th place. Most of the other guys are just the usuals that get dropped, the poor climbers. So, yeah, come back on the results screen. Yeah, a decent way to finish it. Hansen got the win there ahead of Sean, Bennett, Romero, Kluger, Candelario, Hashir, Mate, Friedemann and Zabel. Cassidy 11th, Gibson 15th. Bennett really has been Mr. Consistency, hasn't he? Can you see? Yeah, here you go. So Bennett, he won the first stage. He was 8th in the second stage. We had a day off there. 17th on stage 3. He got blocked, of course. 2nd on stage 4. 5th on stage 5. 10th on stage 6. And not great on stage 7 either, 19th. But he was in the top 20 on every single stage. So he definitely deserves the points jersey. The rest of our guys finished comfortably up there. So, as I say, Butler was the only guy that was important the last time. So, final GC. It hurts. It hurts a lot, but 1 second. 1 second. That could have just been like a slightly better start in the time trial, and he'd have won the race. But, you know, I said earlier that Rodriguez was a better climber than Acevedo. I thought he was, but they're actually both 75 mountains. So I thought Acevedo was 74, but I was wrong. So yeah, Acevedo wins, Rodriguez second, Yamada third, which is very good considering he's 73 mountain. And these guys around him are all 75 and 6. Bennett gains a few seconds but stays 8th. Cassidy 38th, Smith 44th, Gibson 47th, then Hashir 87th, Van der Velde 89th. They moved up quite a few places today. Climbers jersey was won by Gibson, as we already know. No real point, but there you go. Points jersey was definitely won by Bennett. He did brilliantly. Won it by 19 points from Hansen, with Yamada third, Rodriguez 7th, and the best young rider was obviously Rodriguez, ahead of Atapuma, Bennett, Chavez, De La Cruz. Pretty good from Bennett to beat Chavez, isn't it? And our best team didn't change from yesterday. Still a minute ahead of Colombia. So, pretty good race all in all. Disappointing to miss out by 1 second, but it's a HC race. Okay, there's no World Tour teams, but still, it was a lot of the Pro Conti teams brought their strongest riders here, so we can't be too disappointed with that. And 2 stage wins, was it? We got 2. Bennett on the first stage, and Yamada won the time trial, didn't he? Yeah, 2 stage wins, plus the points jersey, climbers jersey, and young riders jersey, and team rankings. So, pretty good week. So before we finish this video, just go through the results from the middle of May. The Rhône-Alpes Isère Tour was won by Nico Eekhout of Van Post, ahead of Janssens, Kohlfelter, Chenot, and Fukushima. Some big names there. All the big guns turned out. Doesn't the stage have a mountain stage? No, it's hills. Still quite surprising that Eekhout won it. There you go. Maybe it was a breakaway. The Vuelta a Asturias was won by Rebellin, ahead of Sousa, Piedra, and Lemavelle. That's just 2 stages, isn't it? Yeah. Tour de Picardy, someone called Deeperveen won that. Decent, must be a good rider. Rund Köln was won by Cholek. Home win there, ahead of Lashka, Napolitano, Van Dijk, and Ino. Tour of California. Oh look, 1 second, unlucky. The Royal Smilde Olympias Tour was won by Andy Tennant again. He's having a good start to the season. Ahead of Dune, Vermeltvoort, Christian, and Haydo. Ha! Haydo didn't win. So Tennant obviously benefiting from the amount of time trialling in that race. And the Tour of Norway was won by Paul Voss, ahead of Kuzant, Reichenbach, Schumacher, and Eistrup. Quite surprised to not see any Enger. Oh, there he is. Just popped in. It's 13th. Plus Bank have been burying themselves all season. Man. So that's it. Just the Giro, which is still got a few stages to go, of course. I think they've got 3 mountain stages at the end to go, plus 1 hilly stage. Rodriguez leads Nibali by nearly 3 minutes, so he should have that in the bag, but there's still a lot of mountains to go. Evans is nearly 7 minutes back, and Hejdahl nearly 9. Buran's in 5th, 13 minutes back. Sandy Cassar is 6th. Oh, he's just gone in the breakaway. That's how he's gained that much time. And then Pozzovivo, Betancourt, Dan Martin, and Basso. So, not too surprising there, apart from Cassar. Pretty standard top 10. Probably expect Basso to be ahead of Dan Martin, but there you go. Wiggins down there. So yeah, just a few stages to go there. The first Grand Tour of the season, and its race is the Ampostras, of course, which is effectively a Grand Tour, another 8-day race. So the rankings, World Tour doesn't really matter at the moment, there's Giro going on, that'll change a lot in the next week. Continental, Duarte leads by an absolute mile. He's nearly 200 ahead of Varga, who is over 50 ahead of Schroeder and Napolitano, and Bataglin. Latanga, Bauer, Vukler, and Hüslink have all got over 300 points. And we've got Bakili, Zoltan, Rodriguez, Gombot, Kelly, all sorts of guys. The CQ is led by Froome, ahead of Valverde, Sagan, Nibali, and Cancellara, who have all got over 1,000 points. Our first rider is Christian Schroeder, I think, with 427. He's in 27th place, which is pretty amazing for a guy on the Continental Tour. And then Varga has 412. And Latanga is our 3rd highest. Victories, Haydo, Cavendish have 9. Froome and Giraud 8. Brambilla and Zoltan 7. Zoltan really benefited there from Korea. That was the only good thing about that race, was that Zoltan could plunder. Team, we have 50 wins now. Yamada picked up our 50th victory in that time trial. So exciting stuff. The Continental Tour, we have 1,000 points more than Colombia. And in the CQ we are 5th. We've fallen behind Omega Pharma now. Radio Shack, Garmin, Europcar, and Cannondale are coming. So all pretty good. As I say, the next race is the Impost race. Kelly is the man there, being Irish. It's his big chance to shine. He's going to have to win every stage, otherwise he's getting sacked. He's got Bauer to help him. Bauer can't really get a much better lead-out man than Tim Bauer, can you? Also got Haken, Bertels, Fisher, Van Maxfield, Natanga and Douglas. Quite difficult for Natanga, I guess, but I've got like 6 sprinters here, so we'll see how it goes. I don't know how much freedom people are going to get, because we're almost certainly going to be the best team there, and it's all for Stephen Kelly really. So even though we've got great riders like Bauer and Natanga, Fisher can climb hills pretty well. I think we're going all in for Kelly, but we'll find out in the next video. So yeah, I think that's it. I would just say as well, the sponsor goals obviously were done. Stage win at Picardy. Deep Ravine, Zoltan also got one as well. And the top 5 was, well, improved. Top 3. 2 in the top 3 as well, which was a very important sponsor goal as well. So our next one is the GP du Canton d'Argovie on the 6th of June. So that's coming up. And then we've got a bit of a gap till the late season goes. I don't know who's going to do that Canton one. We'll find out in the next video. It's hilly, so probably be Schroeder or something like that. So this will be the next video, the Impost race. So join me for that. And thanks for watching.